at the UN,
Welcome back to the stream. I have the flu. I have a fever and a sore throat. I caught the train yesterday without a mask on, and now I am sick because that's what happens when I am in an enclosed space in winter with people because I don't have an immune system. So I didn't see anyone that was visibly sick, but yeah, I'm sick. I'm a sick girl. Hello, Ricochet. Good to see you. Hope you're having a lovely morning, or I don't know what time it is where you are. I have no idea. But whatever time it is, I hope it's a lovely time. Yeah, so I have the plague now, I guess, and this will probably take my body at least like 4 to 6 weeks to fight off. So yeah, love it. Love that for me. I get embarrassed wearing a mask because obviously COVID was so long ago. People are like, why is that dickhead wearing a mask? But I'm on immunosuppressants, okay? I should just wear a t-shirt saying, I'm on immunosuppressants. I'm not a dickhead. Although I am a dickhead, just not for that particular reason. It's 4 a.m. Oh my goodness. That sounds horrific. That sounds absolutely horrific. That's usually the time when I was saying I'm a dickhead. Yeah, I was saying I caught the train without a mask on yesterday, and now I'm really sick, and I have the flu, and it's my own fault because I don't know. I get sick of people judging me for wearing a mask, but the thing is, if I don't wear a mask and I'm around heaps of people, I know I'm gonna get sick because I'm on immunosuppressants. And that's just how it works. But yeah, so that's it. At least no one thought I was a dickhead on the train yesterday. But now I'm dying, so good times. You used to wear a canister mask on the plane? Yeah, that's a good idea. I heard that if you put some Vaso up your nose when you're on the plane, it can stop you from getting sick because a lot of like the germs you absorb through like your nose. So if you if you put like a protective layer of Vaseline up your nose, you are less likely to get sick on the plane. I don't know if that's accurate. But yeah, it's definitely one of like those floating germ canisters when you're on a plane. It's like very, very dodgy. It's like being on a cruise ship or a plane or something where the like dirty air is just recycled over and over again. Pardon me, I am just sipping some tea because my throat hurts. Oh, I did have ice cream. I did have ice cream before I started streaming because my throat was so sore. Oh, well, I will have some ice cream because, yeah, my throat feels like razor blades. Hey, Dango. Good to see you. Well, that's enough of my whinging about how sick I am when it's my own fault because I didn't wear a mask. Okay. Let's do this, and then this, and then do the spelly bee. Yeah. Sorry, I know that's gross, but the good thing is you can't get my germs through the internet. At least I believe that's how it works. If my understanding of germ theory is correct, you can't get it. Okay, so we have the letter K, we have the letter M, we have the letter P, we have the letter I, we have the letter U, we have the letter B, and we have to use the letter N. I'm gonna have bumpkin, country bumpkin. I think that's a word. Oh, not spelled like that, it's not. What the heck? I finished the game with one word. I finished the game with one word. What the heck? Is that good or is that bad? I don't know. I'm okay, Hyperbovian. Like, I have no immune system, right? Because I take medicine to turn my immune system off. So I know that if I am around people in like an enclosed space, if it's like outdoors, it's typically okay. Like on the street and stuff, I feel like I can typically walk around like the city without a mask on, I feel like. But as soon as like I help in a small encased space that has like some type of ventilation system, I feel like that's when I get sick, right? When it's just like dirty, diseased air being recycled. Oh, what just happened? Where did the spelling bee go? Dooka. The mini crossword. Yeah, I don't know how I finished the crossword with one word. I'm very concerned. It's very scary. With 4 o'clock cross, no non-alcoholic drink with a flavor reminiscent of beer. I don't know. C1 across. See your mum. Houston MLB player. MLB? What's that? Oh, Major League Baseball. Is that Major League Baseball? Bumpkin was a palindrome. It covered all 7 letters. Oh, does that mean I'm a genius? Maybe my flu made me a genius. I'm just going to pretend it did. Everybody, I'm a genius now. The flu made me super smart. Sister's daughter. Niece. That's a niece. Is it I-E or E-I? Oh, I don't know. Let's just spell it like this. Probably wrong. Parents' dinner encouragement. Just something a bite. Just try a bite. I don't know. I had the poor people parents where it's like there's literally only like one meal. There's nothing else to eat. So if you don't eat dinner, you will just go to bed hungry. Although sometimes when I didn't want to eat dinner, my dad would sneak me a Vegemite toast into my room and tell me not to tell my mom. Because my dad's nice. Although my mum probably would notice a slice of bread missing because she's a psycho. Possesses a certain unnameable quality. Animal that's the mascot of California State University, Monterey Bay. I don't know, is it a Monterey? You would think that would be there. Best friend of Thomas Tank Engine, Percy. Sickly in appearance. Spheres on a sushi roll. Oh, that's Ro. Houston Major League Baseball player. I think MLB stands for Major League Baseball. I'm just guessing it's like, because NBA's basketball. What other American sports do they have? Like weird American football that's like not football. You're allowed to like chuck the ball forward. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, bro? It's like they kind of copied, like, in some ways they kind of copied like rugby league and rugby union, but then like you can chuck the ball forward and there's all these other dumb rules. Like what a dumb game. What a dumb game for dum-dums. No offense to any Americans, but our sports are better than your sports. I'm just saying they are better. Probably because our guys are way hotter. I don't know. That's probably why. Makes it more nice to watch. From my perspective, personally. Sickly in appearance. That's 3 letters. Sickly in appearance, it's 3 letters. I don't know. Someone is sallow, someone looks sickly, someone looks gaunt, someone looks... What's the one with 3 letters that ends in... Wayfish? That is not 3 letters that ends in N, is it? I'm so mean. Sorry, Hyper. We got pumpkin chucking with catapults. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, actually. I've dealt with catapulting pumpkins. That does sound pretty good. Although, that's the other thing Americans do that's super weird. They have, like, pumpkin as, like, a sweet food, but, like, we have it as a savory food. Like, I love pumpkin, like, roasted with garlic and rosemary and, like, whatever. I don't want to, like, have it as, like, a sweet pie or something or whatever the fuck. Alright. Animal. That's the... Did I spell niece right? Or is it E-I? I feel like it might be E-I. That looks wrong. Is that wrong? It's supposed to be I before E except after C, but except like for every second word. Pumpkin soup is good. Pumpkin soup is savory. That's why it's good. Because that's how pumpkin's supposed to be. It's supposed to be savory. Oh, I love roast pumpkin. It's one of... Yeah, I could just eat a big plate of roast pumpkin with like gravy. Oh my goodness. Delicious. Cause like I don't like live with like heaps of people. I live with one person. It's like can never really justify like doing a roast, you know, because it's just like too much leftover food. And then you have to eat roast for like the next 3 days. But yeah, I miss roast dinners. Oh, I can't. It must be so expensive to have a roast dinner now, actually, thinking about how much meat costs. I want roast lamb, Sickly in appearance that ends with an N. Got nothing. Pork is okay. Pork is affordable. Yeah. Yeah, pork's not too bad. It's still super expensive though. I've been getting like Costco delivered to my house lately. Because yeah, just because. And I've been getting like, I got like wild caught salmon because it's like heaps high in protein. I got like some frozen portions of that. I got like 1+4 is hop water. Ooh, I like it. Is there really a drink? Do people just drink water flavored? I'm a Costco guy. I'm a stingy guy. Look, a lot of the stuff at Costco is made in Australia, so I think it's okay. Oh, it must be an otter. The university animal must be an otter because it fits. Okay, so now we've only got to work out... Now we've only got to work out the Houston MLB player. Or... 1 win. Okay, let's try and work out what this is then. We've got... Sickly in appearance. It starts with a W, ends with an N. So we just have to find the middle. Could this be Nitro? No, that can't be Nitro. Castro? No, I'm trying to think of names that have tro at the end. How many boobs would I give Costco bread? Chucky Bicky. Oh, they're like double chunk. I think they're called double chunk or triple chunk cookies or something at Costco. They're nice. They're really nice. I bought them for like a few orders in a row because I usually get an order like every 2 weeks because I get like all the frozen like portioned meats and stuff, and then that way I can just take them out at the beginning of the day and cook them at the end of the day. It's just heaps easy, and it's also way cheaper. Sickly in appearance. All right, let's try this. 1 down. Possesses a certain unnameable quality. Are we sure that that's hop water? Not really, it just fits. Yeah, I don't think people just get a thing of water and put hops in it. That's a little bit weird. Okay, let's just take this so we're not... Yeah, it could be has it. Let's try that. Then what's this guy's name? Estro? Let's try Estro. Close, but not quite. Astro? Well... Juan is something that you read in a novel one time? I feel like I've read a lot and I've not come across that, but sure. Sure. Well, apparently Margot Robbie is playing Kathy in a Wuthering Heights. So, you know, anything's possible if you put your mind into it. A 35-year-old blonde woman can be a sickly 18, 19-year-old, you know, famously raven-haired gothic beauty on the on the British moors. It's you know, we can do anything. So Wan can be a word too, I guess. Anything's possible if you put your minds to it. Worse than The Witcher, yeah, I can't believe they're doing that. Especially because if memory serves, she's like 19 when she dies in the novel. So she's definitely not getting into middle age. Like, that makes no sense. What is this shot? What are you showing me? Hyperbovian? That's my posh. Oh, jeez. Why did they scare?
I'm gonna give the chicken bake a boom and the double chunk chocolate cookie a boom.
Oh God.
I'm gonna give the double chunk chocolate cookie a boom and the top baseball cards a boom. I'm gonna give the Simba Lego set a boom and the baseball cards a boom. I'm gonna give the shark squishmallow a boom and the baseball cards a
What's the rip-off Beastie Boys song in the background? Is that like their home brand friggin'? What the fuck?
I'm gonna give the shark squishmallow a boom and the XL water blaster a boom. I'm gonna give the meat the boom and the XL water blaster a boom. I'm gonna give the meat the boom and the giant cooler bag a boom. Costco gets a big boom.
Okay. I mean, God bless. Seems like you're having a good time. Don't want to interrupt you. But I order it through DoorDash because my car doesn't work. And Costco used to be close to me and then it moved. So, I mean, it's still close to me. It's still in the western suburbs, but it used to be in Docklands and that was easier for me, actually. So it's pretty rude. Pretty rude. It's still not that far. I just bought a PC instead of getting my car serviced, so So you ask again, how many booms would I give it? Yeah, I would give it a boom. Did my car break down? I just haven't had it serviced since before COVID, Joey. Like, it really needs to be serviced. It just, so in November, I had the serpentine belt go, and I just had that replaced on my driveway. Luckily, like, I broke down about a K away from my house because I was coming back from Avalon Airport because I'd been in New South Wales to visit my nan, who's incredibly sick. She's over 100 years old and she had surgery. So yeah, I haven't had it serviced since before COVID because I haven't been driving. Like, I haven't driven it. So I did drive it and the serpentine belt went, and then I'm not going to say my car model. It's okay. And so they just replaced that in the driveway. But what I think has happened is there's air in, like, what do you call it? Anyway, it just keeps on overheating, and it sounds like there's, like, air, you know, where there shouldn't be air. I think everything just needs to be flushed out. I think I just need to, do like a radiator flush and a coolant flush and like all of that stuff. So I'll take it in to get done. But the model of my car, it's a really old car, but it is a make that's like, you know, a British make. So it's not like a cheap car to get serviced. And apparently car servicing, it did used to cost me like $2,000 to get a full service, but apparently since COVID, everything's gone up. And I was reading it might cost me like $4,000 to get a full service. So the coolant should just push out the air. Well, the guy that did the serpentine belt, he put the wrong size in, and I was driving and I was like, I had to call him and be like, I don't think you did it properly. And he like came and he double checked it. He's like, oh, this is the wrong size. And ever since then, there's been like air. How's the air conditioning? Don't even ask me about the air conditioning. The air conditioning's probably fine. I haven't been able to get it regassed in forever because every time I look up a place to get my aircon regassed and I like try and book it or like go to the place physically, it's always closed. I don't know why. It's very strange. If anyone knows where I could get my fucking aircon regassed in Melbourne, like please let me know because I have no idea. Oh, we gotta play connections. I'm just going through here. Dookie. Let's have a look. It was hot water. What a strange drink. That's not a drink. No one is just having hot flavored water. Like, why would you do that? Connections. Play. Yay. Group words that share a common thread. Okay. We've got carrot, we've got metro, we've got coal, we've got zip, we've got slice, we've got subway, we've got health, we've got pipe, we've got scarf, we've got underground, we've got secret, we've got mints, we've got great, we've got tube, we've got cube, we've got dress. All right, I think I already see one. We've got subway, underground, metro, and tube. Those are all in London. The underground's called the tube. In Sydney, they have the metro, or in other places they have metro. I guess in Melbourne they had metro. Is it still metro? Subway and underground are all names of like subway, underground thingies, train things. Yeah, subterranean transit. That's what I was looking for. All right. We've got great, we've got slice, we've got mints, and we've got, do we have another one? Slice, carrot, health, pipe, scarf, coal, secret, mints, zip, cube. We've got cube. All right. Yeah, and I'll find out what's going wrong with my car. Look, it does need a full service anyway. It really, honestly, I probably will need a new car in the next few years. It's just really hard for me to let go of this car because it's like the first like nice car that I've ever had, right? Before this, I had a car that wasn't even a Nissan. It was a Datsun. That's how old it was. And then the car after that was like an early 80s like Holden Gemini. Zip, secret, health, and dress. Yeah, they're all codes. That makes sense. Let's try that. Yep. Dress code, health code, secret code, zip code. Cool. Used to decorate a snowman. Okay, if you say so. Oh, it didn't make the do-do-do-do-do-do. Pardon me, guys. I just realized I didn't turn my headphones on. Why aren't they turning on? Why aren't they turning on? They've been charging all day. They better work.
This is boom or dome. The chicken bake? Or the double chunk chocolate cookie. I'm gonna give the chicken bake a boom.
Okay. They are. the Costco kids were still playing. Jesus Christ. I hope they weren't playing that whole time because I couldn't hear them. It must have been a button on the headset. Oh, thank God. That would have been so annoying. Because I would have said something. I would have been like, hey, that's really annoying. New warships. Yeah, we got some frigates. Frigate.
Australia.
Well, shush you. You wait your turn. I'm going to do this one first. Hang on. I need some more tea for my little throaty. Lol, pirate software still screwing his career. Yeah, that guy's got the biggest ego in the world. Like, I tell everyone how stupid I am and how many mistakes I make all the time. Like, just people, it's way more relatable to people when you're like a flawed person. I don't really get the ego. And he does pseudo-intellectual voice. Why does everybody on Twitch do pseudo-intellectual voice? You know the voice I'm talking about. I just have my normal here's going cunt. What's up? G'day. And if you don't like it, then it's your problem, quite frankly. Although whenever we have to do like, because I work in social work, sometimes like we have to do like team building days and stuff like that. And whenever we do team building stuff, because I always think like I come off as like a really cynical, sarcastic bitch. And then like we have to like, you know, describe each other and everything. And people are always like, Panda's always so bubbly. She's always so funny and so nice. And I'm like, am I? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice that people think that. Like, I guess I am a very caring person, but I'm also like a, oh, fucking hell, not again person. You know what I mean? I'm also like, oh, God, please make it end. That's it's basically who I am as a person. But yeah, I always think it's funny when people think I'm like super bubbly and like positive. People always say that I'm positive. I'm like, okay. I mean, I do try and not like catastrophize things, but like, yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm like super positive. I'll still be like, shit's fucked, but let's just try anyway. I mean, I don't know if that's positivity, then I guess. I have the plague, guys. So this video is about Palestinian statehood and the UN recognition process explained. I've got the lung pop. I tried to cough away from the mic. Sorry if it popped.
Currently, 147 out of 193 nation states recognise Palestine, and the seat is held by the Palestinian Authority, which governs the West Bank, or is based in the West Bank, not Hamas. But that 147 state majority does not mean that Palestine is recognised as a full member of the United Nations. It is rather, or it has rather, non-member observer status. And that's because even though there might be a majority support for it in the General Assembly, if the General Assembly pass a resolution saying we want it to be a full member state, that still has to go to the 15-member Security Council.
Yeah.
Now, on the 15-member Security Council, you have 5 permanent members. That's the USA, Russia, China, the UK and France. And each of those have a veto. And what's happened each time that the General Assembly has said we want Palestine to be a full member.
How do people just not even like, how does anyone even try and deny how evil America is? They're literally like a cartoon villain. using their little veto power. Australia should have a veto power because we're cool. It should go to like each continent and we can be like, we're the only country that's a continent and we'll be the most powerful. And we will rule the world with an iron but benevolent fist. And I will be the queen. Finally. Oh, I just went all Gladriel when she's tempted by the ring. That's how I felt. That's how I felt then when I felt my desire for power overcome me. With the One Ring, I will rule them all. Watch out, Hobbitses. I'm coming for you.
Member state, which again happened most recently last year, the USA has exercised its veto to stop that proceeding. So even if countries like Australia, Canada, France, UK, even if they even if they recognise Palestine and even if they support a General Assembly resolution, increasing the majority support.
Look at him, he's thinking of ways to be evil, I can tell. Look at his little evil fingers doing evil things. He's probably writing boobies into his calculator. I reckon that's what he's doing. He's definitely writing boobies into his calculator. Look at him. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Mr. Israel man. That's Israel, by the way. I realized I'm in front of his little thing that says what country he's from. You are very sun damaged. Can I do some recommendations? I know you're probably never going to see this, Mr. Israel man, but I just feel compelled to give you some skin tips. Okay, first of all, we're going to go in with an SPF 50 every day. Even when you're inside, if you are somewhere where there's lots of windows, please wear your SPF, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to use tretinoin, which is a prescription retinol, and we're going to use that as tolerated. So as much as your skin can tolerate it, it might be 1 time a week at first. You're going to use that at night, okay? Then we're going to also introduce some acids, okay? Maybe you're going to use a BHA or something like that a few times a week. And, you can put your moisturizer and your sunscreen over the top. And you will find that all of this sun damage will start to reduce and you will look beautiful and you will be glowing and you will have the panda glow, okay? Because I always get lots of comments on my skin. And I'm not going to lie, it makes me feel good. But this is not giving, I'm sure the UN pay these, pay well, or Israel pays well, or whoever pays you pays well. Look, you can afford it, all right, you can do it. I believe in you, sir. You can get the glow, you can get the panda glow if you try.
For its full acceptance in the United Nations, there's no indication that the United States would not exercise its veto. So there's no possibility really at this point that it will become a full member.
So what are the political or symbolic advantages of recognition of statehood, Damien, either by the UN or by individual countries?
Well, there's no dramatic on-the-ground changes, but if the United Nations or if individual countries like Australia recognise Palestine, that's I guess affirmation. It's symbolic. It's affirmation of an acknowledgement of the self-determination of the Palestinian people, and people would say that that's important. A recognised state, though, at a practical level, does have the ability to enter into treaties and relations with other countries as an equal, and many people say that's significant.
Well, in terms of like international law and treaties, it does make a difference. But obviously, America just ignores international law, and apparently, so too does Israel. So I mean, in their current state with these two dickheads being dicks, is not going to make any difference to the current state. But it would if say. Obviously, it can't be a UN peacekeeping force because America will veto it. But let's just say, and this is what I hope, because I think the UK, the Canadian, the New Zealand and the Australian government see that at this point in the conflict, there's enough enough pro-Palestinian support in the general community that it's not going to hurt anybody politically, that we will form some type of like combined, you know, humanitarian military force to go in there and deliver aid. Just like, you know, be storming the beaches of Gaza with like heaps of food, and if the IDF come and try and pull any shit, we're gonna go pew 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 pew, and we're gonna like get the Anzacs back together. But instead of like storming the beaches of Gallipoli and like, you know, just being destroyed by the Turks, we're just gonna like give the Palestinians some delicious, a succulent Chinese meal, maybe. No, probably not, because that wouldn't travel very well, I would assume. But you know, we can give them some, you know, they probably don't like Vegemite, but I'm sure we will sort something out. Apparently, one of the like is it called the what do they call the military meals? I almost said REM, but that's not what they're called. That's the band, or Rapid Eye Movement, the sleep. What are they called? Anyway, apparently the Australian Army have an Indomie one. I don't know. I reckon the Palestinians would get MRE. That's it. See, dyslexia. I got all the right letters, just in the wrong order. Yeah. Apparently one of like the Australian Army like MREs is like Indomie. I reckon the Palestinians would get down with some Indomie. Like, it's pretty delicious. I would be, you know, some mee goreng. I reckon they would like that. I think we should do that.
Palestine is not alone in being in a sort of a legal grey zone. Kosovo in the Balkans, it declared its independence from Serbia back in 2008 and is recognised by 100 countries, but it is not recognised by the United Nations as a full member state. And that greyness does place obstacles in its full participation, even though it is, for all intents and purposes, an independent state. It does place obstacles in its participation in international relations.
So can Australia or other countries or even the UN recognise a state without recognising a government?
Yes, recognising a state is a political act. Recognising is a legal act, rather, and recognising a government is a political act. So there are governments which are in power which are not recognised in the United Nations. So, for instance, you have the Taliban in Afghanistan, and you also have the Tatmadaw, the ruling junta in Myanmar. They don't sit in the United Nations. There's a committee at the United Nations which decides who will hold the seat. And in both cases, even though those administrations took power some time ago, the committee has yet to transfer.
Sorry, no, this is a serious topic, but Mortal Wombat would be a sick game. It would be an absolutely sick game. Yeah, just crushing like Sub-Zero's head with like your fat bum on the roof of your burrow. Like, cop that.
The seat away from the previous administration to the current administration. So in both cases, they're people in exile and who've been in exile.
Sorry, just got to acknowledge Skippy's left nut is in the chat, guys. Skippy the Bush Kangaroo's left nut is in the chat. Say g'day, everyone. That's a sick name. I like it. I like it a lot.
For quite a while, who are the official representatives to the United Nations. Going back a few years, Somalia was sort of a failed state and there was no government there, and so during that period the United Nations didn't accept sort of any particular representative from any single kind of warlord. And closer to home, you may remember Cambodia, for a number of years after the murderous Pol Pot regime was ousted in 1979, it still had the seat in the United Nations, again for geopolitical reasons. So there is sometimes this disjuncture between state and government, effective government in the United Nations, and recognition by states individually as well.
More on the Law Report on RN at 5:30 tonight or anytime on the ABC Listen app. Thanks, Damien.
Thanks, Roz.
See you, Damo. Have a good one. What is this about? We're just watching news. We're just watching the news. That was about how the UN process of state recognition works. So just like how it would work with a vote at the UN to recognize Palestine as a state. And now we're going to watch a story about the Australian Navy, I guess, is having new frigates built by Japan. We do like a good frigate. We do like a good frigate. When I was at uni, I used to live in Potts Point, and for people that aren't from Sydney, Sydney's naval base is in Garden Island, which is Potts Point, and I used to go and look at all the frigates. And my dad was in the army and the Navy, so he like knows heaps of stuff about that. And I'm so dumb. I was like, oh, I just saw the HMAS Sydney. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, but didn't that sink in World War II? And he was like, and he just sighed, and he's like, it's not the same one. And I was like, oh, did they recycle the names? And he was like, yes. Oh my God. He thought I was so dumb. And I am dumb. So that does work. I mean, I am a bimbo, but now I know. Oh, see you, Joey. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling very fluey, so I don't reckon we're gonna have a long one either. You thought sunk ships weren't renamed? No, they are. Like, let's look up one that's been sunk, and you can see all the times it's been used. Because once they get decommissioned, they usually christen a new one. So like HMS Sydney. So that one was sunk in World War II. And then see this one, they've got commissioned on the 18th of May 2020. So it's the HMS Sydney 5, but they don't have the 5 written there, right? So you don't know that it's like a new one. So this is like the latest iteration. So apparently this is the 5th one. But yeah. Anyway, my dad was like, oh God, I raised a freaking bimbo. And I mean, to be fair to him, he did. So good job, Dad. Good job.
Australia and Japan have struck their biggest ever defence agreement, with the Japanese firm selected to build our next fleet of high-tech frigates. The deal, worth more than $10 billion, not only bolsters...
What the heck? This looks like Elon Musk designed it. This looks like a freaking Cybertruck on the water. What the fuck is that, bro? Look at that. I'm sorry, what the fuck? That looks like a freaking... That looks like Homer Simpson or Elon Musk designed it. What the fuck? It's for anti-radar? Oh, fair enough. It just doesn't look like... It just doesn't look like any naval craft I have ever seen, that's for sure. And I've seen a lot, because my dad was always watching freaking war documentaries when I was a kid. It was all he was ever watching.
There's military ties between Canberra and Tokyo, but will likely spur greater defence cooperation in countering China.
Australia's next Navy purchase, the Megami, a stealthy fighter
Okay, from this angle, it doesn't look as extreme. From the other angle with like the color and stuff, it just looked so uniform and looked weird. It looks less weird, like with some light shining on it. I gotta say, it looks less dumb.
equipped with surface-to-air missiles and short-range weapons. The Japanese-made ship edging out a German competitor to replace Australia's fleet of ageing Anzac frigates.
In terms of cost, capability and meeting our schedule of delivery, the Megami-class frigate was the clear winner.
With defence and taxpayers burned by cost blowouts and delays in the Hunter-class frigate project, the government has opted for a ship already in production. The first 3 frigates costing $10 billion delivery from 2029. The Megami has a range of 10,000 nautical miles compared to an Anzac frigate's 6,000. It can fire 128 air
That's
defense
pretty cool.
missiles compared to 32, plus Tomahawk cruise missiles with a 2,500 kilometre range, all with a crew of 90 compared to 170 in an Anzac.
And that's a reflection of how modern this ship is.
The first 3 Megami-class frigates will be built in Japan. Another 8 will be built at Henderson in Perth by local company Austal.
And I think we'll see the Navy-to-Navy and broader defence relationship deepen as a result.
Don't want to be mean to that guy that was just talking, but definitely defo big book of British smiles. If you are a Simpson fan, you know what I'm talking about. Definitely big book of British smiles. No, like, you know, sometimes the stereotypes about British people are true. I went to the dentist yesterday, so I'm a good girl. Thank you. That's why I'm sick.
Japan and Australia worry about China's rise and its regional flex. But the government insists this has nothing to do with Japan winning the bid, even if the Japanese defence minister suggests it will be very useful. This is a huge step towards a heightened level of our security cooperation with Australia, he said.
There is no country in the world with whom we have a greater strategic alignment.
A message there for Donald Trump and his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping. Andrew Probin, 9 News.
Interestingly enough, the Japanese are the only people that have ever attacked us. They attacked Darwin, they attacked Sydney and Newcastle, where they only destroyed a tram stop. So Newcastle got out of it pretty easily. They literally hit nothing. Good job. So we're getting 7. It sounds like it. It sounds like we're getting 7, but I think that's really good because we do need more shit. Our shit is our ships are shit, I guess. Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely... Oh, we're getting 10. I can't do maths. I can't do maths, Delta, so thank you. And notice how I said maths and not math. Oh my God, it annoys me when I hear people say math. We all know that, but it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. I have to stop myself from yelling at school children when I hear them like talking and saying math. It's like, no, you don't. You have maths today. Say it with me, kids. We got to defend our Chinese trade routes from China. Yes. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Last time you checked, they were planning on getting 20 or 30. Yeah, but the issue is the production. Because a lot of the people that we have contracts with to buy like subs and chips and like all this shit from, we may never get them because they haven't even started yet. They don't even have like the assembly lines working at the moment. It's like we went around and found people that like have never like built shit before. And we were like, hey, can you build us stuff? And they were like, sure, let us just train a bunch of people. And yeah, I know it's all a mess. The nuclear subs are a huge mess. I don't think we're ever getting those, to be honest. Because we basically signed a contract that said like, oh yeah, give them to us if like you have time. We don't want to be an inconvenience. If you don't give them to us, that's fine too, and you can keep the money. Yeah, we're funding American TAFEs 100%. Ukraine, used drone boats to kill Russian warships. Yeah, and they flew in a bunch of like drones in the back of trucks as well. They said they are building 3 in Australia too. Well, I think honestly we should skill up the people, right? We should skill up Australians to be able to do it. Why not keep those jobs onshore? That's a lot of money to be injected into the Australian economy instead of giving it to the Poms and the Yanks and whoever else. Like, I would rather we take Australian, you know, kids with the skills and the aptitude and whatever and the willingness to learn the skills and teach them. And then we can keep that shit onshore. Every country needs high quality steel. Don't be like the UK. Well, we used to have steel, right? That's why in the 90s, Newcastle in New South Wales, shout out to Newey. I love Newey. Great place. Beautiful beaches. That's about it, really. But great place. Silverchair, I guess, if you're into that. That's why the suicide rate in the 90s was the highest there, because the steel mills in Newey and in Dapto in New South Wales both closed down. And Newcastle in New South Wales overtook Japan as the suicide capital of the world because everybody lost their jobs. And the rent in Newcastle now is more expensive than the rent in inner city Melbourne, because I was looking at moving up there a few years ago to like help my nan out, because she's she has full-blown dementia now, but at that point she was like just starting to sort of lose her marbles a little bit, and I wanted to like go and help her. And I was looking at like renting near where she lives, and it was insane. Your nan has dementia? Yeah, it's so sad. It's so heartbreaking. But I went and saw her in November, and apparently it's the only new memory that she's had in like a year. She still remembers when I went up to see her, and she still talks about it. So that's really cute. Rent prices are high in Brizzy. Yeah, my friend just moved to the Gold Coast, but she moved from Western Sydney, and I think it's kind of similarly priced. I'm not, but Western Sydney is definitely the cheapest part of Sydney, so. Your nan has no idea who you are. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, next time I see my nan, she might be at that point. Honestly, she's been deteriorating really, really fast. But yeah, my nan's all the way like up on the far north New South Wales coast now, because like one of my aunts that's taking care of her sort of lives near Coffs Harbour, if you know where that is. So she's been, you lost yours a few months ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Delta. Maybe we shouldn't talk about nans. It seems like it's a bad subject for everyone. Yeah, it's so sad. Nans are the best. Ooh, what should we watch? Maybe we should just play a game. What's Rattle? Oh, that's not the one that we play. We play this one first. Oh yeah, it is on the bookmark. It's okay. You know, bimbo power and all the rest of it. Well, yeah, I'm feeling pretty shitty, so we might hang out for like another. Well, we'll see how we go. I might be all right. Lemon cannoli or the Stoke stack, which I have no idea what. Maybe that's supposed to say smokestack, because it looks like it's got like barbecued stuff on it. I reckon we still go with the thing that looks the most like a burger. Nope, I was wrong. It was the cannoli. We've got bagels with salt beef or salmon, or we've got a chorizo sandwich. The chorizo sandwich is like $3.30. And the bagel is $8.25. So I reckon maybe the chorizo, because chorizo is really good. Chorizo is delicious. I'm going to go with chorizo. And I was wrong. I apparently just suck. Chicken tenders and fries, or double bacon cheeseburger, or I don't know. There's probably a lot of good boys at this game, and they want their chicken tendies and chippies. But they don't even have chicken salt in England. What a shit country. Sometimes when I go overseas, I take chicken salt with me. Is that really bad? And I always take Vegemite too. Because what if I get sick and I want Vegemite toast to comfort me? Everybody that's ever loved me has always made me Vegemite toast. I'm so emotionally attached to Vegemite toast. You know someone loves you when you're feeling crooked, so they bring you a slice of Vegemite toast. You know, that's love. Chips, beans, and cheese. Oh, that's very British. Or pork and stuffing roll. See, I'm not against baked beans. I just don't like them making me bloated and gassy. But I'm not against baked beans necessarily. Like, I'll go some baked beans on toast or something. Or like, have you ever had like baked beans and cheese or tin spaghetti and cheese in a jaffle? That goes all right. Baked beans is a war cry. Yeah. Let's go the pork then. No, people wanted the beans. I was leaning towards the beans because British people love baked beans. Philly cheesesteak, bacon and egg roll. Bacon and egg roll just because I think Philly cheesesteak is probably good, but that looks like not good. That looks not good. That looks like it's, if that's steak, that's freaking leather. You would break your teeth eating that. Yeah. Steak, pie, chips and gravy, or deep fried cheese in a roll. I reckon the Poms are gonna go for the pie gravy and chippies. Yep. Klobasa sausage in the Czech Republic, or we've got, sorry, in Czechia, or we've got a hawk burger in England. See, I would eat this because this is the food of my people. Czech sausage is pretty good. Yeah, it is. My big fat Czech grandpa used to make his own like salamis and sausages and stuff. He also used to make explosives. But this is like a double cheeseburger, and I reckon people are going to go for that because people are dumb and they will go, oh, this food doesn't look good. Nya, 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 nya. So they'll go for the burger, I reckon. Yeah, see, people don't have any taste. Torta pagoda with a taco. Or roast potatoes. Roast potatoes are so good, but tacos are so good, and people are obviously going to go for the tacos. Yeah. But how good are roast spuds? I think we were talking about roast pumpkin earlier. Oh, roast taters with roast pumpkin with like, oh my God, have you had like duck fat potatoes? Your granddad was a minister and a gunsmith. Oh, before my grandpa came to Australia, he worked here. Let me see if I can find it. Cause he left in 1937. He left when the Nazis invaded Moravia. Because this was before they invaded the rest of the Czech lands. Not talking about that. $1938. Yeah, it was 1938. Yeah, because most of his family got slaughtered and he left. But before that, he was working... He was working at like one of the biggest small arms factories in the world, and it still is. If you know Czech Czech small arms. That's where. But they make like everything there. Just trying to find what it's called. Might be this. I don't know. My dad's the gun guy. I'm not the gun guy. Like, I know how to fire like a bolty. I'm pretty good on a bolt action. But yeah. Anyway. They, yeah, 39. I don't know why I said 38, 37. I don't know. My brain's breaking. Oh, no. So when they, it was 38. It was 1938. Did you just hear something about bolt action Pandadora? Yeah, my dad is a hunter. Like, he kills invasive species. So whenever we used to do like daddy-daughter trips, my dad used to take me when he went to shoot rabbits, because I loved camping. So I would always go camping with my dad when I was a kid. So I had like a little baby bolty. Yeah, my dad hates John Howard so much for having to get rid of all his semi-autos. He always talks about it. Bloody Howard. You should rewatch Kath and Kim, because they talk about John Howard and how much they hate him so much, and it's so funny. Even if like you don't have a good memory of it, or you weren't born when John Howard was Prime Minister, it's still really funny to watch. Although I guess he was Prime Minister till 07, right? So you probably were alive, unless you're a baby. A lot of you hate little Johnny Howard for many, many reasons. Yeah. He was a bit of a fuckwit. What annoys me is he's from Canterbury, right? But he would always wear a Wallabies jersey in the morning. I remember when the guys from the Chasers used to like wait at Kirribilli to like, you know, to staunch him when he was going on his walk. To just sort of like ambush him. And he would always be wearing a Wallabies jersey. And it's like, you're from Canterbury. Why aren't you a Canterbury Bankstown supporter? Why are you watching rugby union? You should be watching rugby league. Remember who you are. Never forget who you are. What's Apu's parents on The Simpsons, where he like becomes American and he has like those flashbacks of his parents. Aw. But yeah, that's annoying. I don't like it. But yeah, that's where my grandpa used to work before he came to Australia. But when Southern Moravia got invaded, which was like the first place, one of the first territories that actually I can never say the other territory where it is because it's the German spelling, not the Czech. Is it Svetenland? So the Svetenland, I think that's how you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong because I'm not German. I can speak Czech, but I can't speak German. I can speak Czech and Russian, no German. And South Moravia were the first places that Hitler invaded. And my grandpa and his family lived there, but when his family got slaughtered and stuff, him and his cousin, they left in the middle of the night and they walked to France and they joined the Foreign Legion and they fought in the Foreign Legion during World War II. And then they came to Australia, they got refugee status and they came to Australia after the war. Boopity boopity. But yeah, everybody in my family going back like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years has been like in the military, except for my brothers. They're just like into alcoholism, you know. We've got a burger with like nothing on it. What the fuck is on this? Is that like a chicken patty? What the fuck is on there? I don't even know. Oh, we've got chili cheese chips. At least this looks like something. Let's go for this. Yorkshire pudding wrap or gammon sandwich with original sauce. Huh. I actually don't know. I actually am like No, thank you. I'll be good, thanks. Like that's where I am. That York. Yeah, let's go with the Yorkshire pud, actually. Nope, we were wrong. Oh well, we suck. Although we technically passed. Like, P's equal degrees, guys. P's equal degrees. But yeah, like, people only ever learn in history class that, oh, Hitler invaded Poland and that was a bridge too far. But the world literally didn't care, especially, the Prime Minister of the UK at the time, Chamberlain. He literally didn't care. He gave Hitler like Moravia and Bohemia, which are the Czech lands which make up what's modern day Czech Republic. He gave them to Hitler to appease him, and he was like, don't invade anyone else. And the world only cared when they invaded Poland. But like, yeah, they just were like, yeah, let's just put the Czech people, up on the sacrificial table, I guess. But whatever. Like, I don't. Well, it's not that I don't care. It's just that I'm not one of those people that, like, I meet a German person and did I say not say alter? I thought I said alter. It said it in my head. But I'm not one of those people that meets a German person and is like, oh my God, you did this to my grandparents. Your grandparents did this to my grandparents, so I don't like you. I'm like, I just take people as individuals, and if they're cool, they're cool. If they're not, if they're dickheads, they're dickheads, like whatever. Duk, 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 duk. Where's food? Food guesser. Beef, bone, water, salt, vegetables. This dish is a concentrated, dehydrated broth made from meat stock that has been simmered for long hours, strained, and then reduced until it solidifies into a gelatinous form. It can be cut into pieces for convenience and transport. When rehydrated with hot water, it provides a quick, nourishing soup known for its long shelf life. This dish was popular amongst travelers and explorers. It's such a wild distinction in your opinion, the way Slavs are treated like second-class citizens still. Yeah, honestly, I think it's because we're hot and we have high IQs, and it pisses off the other Europeans. Like, I'm just saying, like, when I moved, because I went to primary school in a very multicultural area, but when I went to a school that was all, like, Anglo-Saxons, so I went to high school in the Blue Mountains, so it was all Anglo-Saxons, and, Irish and Anglo-Saxon descent, like, convict stock. I stood out like a sore thumb. Because of, like, the way that I looked, yeah, there is definitely like a difference, and I don't think that the other Europeans like it. Sorry, other Europeans. And look, like, obviously, like, Scandinavian women are beautiful, and there are gorgeous Irish women too. I'm just saying, like, that's my theory. That's the theory that has been floated to me, and I just want to agree with it because I am Russian and Czech, so, very, very Slavic. And but I also have Irish. Like, I'm 75% Slav and 25% Irish. So I still have some Irish, I had a little bit of freckles when I was a kid, but thankfully they went away. All right, what do we reckon with this dehydrated bouillon? This could literally be anywhere in the world. This could be Asia. This could be Europe. This could be literally anywhere. Should we try? It's like essentially just like beef bouillon. But the way that it's so gelatinous like that, it feels like very Asian. Dried soup, UK? Yeah. could be French, right? Because bullion cubes come from France. Could this be like the original iteration? But then I feel like the Chinese and the Japanese do this too, right? Because like, what do you do when you make ramen? You're just essentially doing this. It's just another step. What do we reckon? Should we try France? Let's try France and then see how hot or cold we are. France is hot. France is hot. Maybe it is the UK. What do we reckon? Well, it's definitely not Asian because France is hot. So we're definitely looking at Europe in like some aspects, I guess. It doesn't say borders. Although I don't think it would count the UK as bordering because there's the channel in between them. I think maybe when they say bordered, they mean like borders directly. Although I guess with the Asian countries, it says borders if like there's a sea border. So maybe it does count that actually. What does the compass say? It keeps on going between northwest and northeast. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe try Netherlands or Scandinavia. Yeah. Let's try Sweden. Sweden is warm, so we're getting away from it. We need to go south as well by the look of it. So yeah, let's try, I mean, not Holland, Netherlands, whatever it's called. Netherlands is hot. Belgium? Can we go Belgium? Although that borders, does that border France? Maybe it's like Luxembourg or something. Maybe it's Luxembourg. Maybe it's like one of those weird, like Liechtenstein or something. Could it be Germany? Oh no, that Lux borders France. Oh, it does too. The name is Portable Soup. Well, thank you for that. Maybe it is the UK. It's got an English name. The name's in English. Then why didn't it say borders? The UK has a sea border with France. See, that's what threw us. That's cheeky. I don't like that. This looks Japanese. Sago flour, water, spices, optional. This dish is a traditional food made from a sago starch, characterized by its sticky glue-like texture. It is often served as a staple carbohydrate component in meals, typically accompanied by savory dishes and spicy condiments. Actually, it might not be. This might be Thailand, actually, or somewhere. They've got fish. They've got, like... Yeah, I take back Japan. It's not Japan. I'm going to go with Thailand. Nope. Completely wrong. Maybe it's no, that's definitely chopsticks. Or is it? That's not chopsticks. What is it? Could it be Africa? This dish is typically consumed using bamboo or wooden utensils. All right, let's try China then. Who else has bamboo? I don't know. I mean, this kind of looks a little bit African. Let's try Ethiopia. No, I don't think I've ever seen that at an Ethiopian restaurant, actually. Oh, it's called papita. Papita? Maybe it's the Philippines? Does that sound kind of Spanish? Vietnam? Yeah, but it wouldn't have given us it cool for Thailand. It would have given us very hot. It's given us cool for Thailand and for China. That's why I'm thinking it might be like Africa or something. Because we would have hit something. We would have hit something with those two countries if it was in Asia. We would have at least got a warm. I feel like. You think I'd get ice cold for Africa? Well, look at this fish. Look at this. Look at that. Could it be? Where could it be then? Papita. I want to go for the Philippines. It sounds Spanish. Maybe an island? Like an island nation? What are you thinking? Taiwan? Are you thinking Taiwan? Then it would show very hot for but further? Maybe Indonesia? Yeah, let's try Indonesia. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, it's our closest neighbor, Indonesia. Creators of the delicious noodles, Mee Goreng Indomie, Indomie noodles, Indomie noodles, Indomie noodles. Oh. Sweetened condensed milk, butter, plain biscuits, unsweetened cocoa powder, sugar, chopped nuts, optional, dried fruits, optional. This dish is a no-bake dessert, often resembling a chocolate salami. It combines broken bickies with a rich mixture of sweetened condensed milk, cocoa powder, and butter. Is this Australian? I think this is Australian. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Nope, ice cold. Where do we want to go? We want to go northwest. It's probably Europe then. Maybe the UK. But then it should give us ice cold, right? I don't know. Let's try. The UK is warm. And we want to go... Should we try Italy? I think we want to go southeast, so let's try Italy. Oh, wait, we've got a name. Tinginus? Tinginus? What the heck? That name isn't even giving me any clues. Somebody help me, cause my brain is dumb. Tinginnies? You're really ruffling my tinginnies tonight. Yeah, let's try Italy. I literally can't think of anything. Just because it's like resembles salami, that makes me think of Italy. Because I like pepperoni. Just want some pepperonis. No. That was a bad guess. Maybe try Germany? No, it doesn't sound German, does it? I don't know. When am I gonna get this? It's too hard. Poland? Yeah, we can try Poland. It doesn't look like the name is Polish. It borders Poland. Okay, so we've got Germany, we've got the Czech Republic, we've got the Ukraine. Sorry, Ukraine. Apparently, you're not allowed to say the Ukraine. It's like punishable by death or some shit. Slovakia, Germany, Ukraine. Well, it wants us to go east. It wants us to go east, so let's go Ukraine. If the UK is warm, maybe Lithuania? Okay, we'll try Lithuania. Actually, that works. That would explain why no one's ever heard of it. What the heck? Oh well, we're a super foodie. Should we play horse games or should I go to bed? Vote for horse games or bed. Up to the chat. Because I could probably play horsies for like a little while. But you'll hang? Okay. Alright, I'll try and do a horsey. I'm just gonna have a quick break first though. Hang on. Yeah, turn off. We Games. Pretty dumpy. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna kill myself if I speak like that. Rice shower. She prefers bread for breakfast. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Have you had lunch yet? Mind your own business. Mind your own business. When I arrive at work in the morning... Oh, okay. It's just doing it, is it? I don't know what I did, but I guess we're training. What do I need to train her in? Like, what kind of horse does she need speed training? Is she going the distance? She going for speed. Speed, stamina, power, guts, and wit. You can check the details on the top. Speed level 1, turf. She's pretty cute. In the gold box says goal details. Goal, run in major, make debut. Okay. And you can see the race there. Race date criteria. So you want to go speed and stamina. Okay, got you. Hello, feeder. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good night and or morning, wherever you are. Speed. Oh, wow. They're just flying through this dialogue. Maybe I should not do that. We don't want to miss her cutie origin story. Wow, so many people and they have a twinkle in their eye. Today, Rice Shower and I are watching the spring tenor show. 1 week ago during training. Huh? What is it? This is Sakura Bakshino. She is in Rice Shower's year and she excels in sprints. Yeah, we were literally just her trainer. We remember who she was. She's a loser. That's who she is. A loser that ended her career because she was a loser. To tell you the truth, I have some class representative responsibilities I was supposed to take care of, but I decided to run with you instead. I don't remember asking her for a partner run. Your stamina is off the charts, so I'm going to make a suggestion. As a fellow long-distance runner, I want you to come watch the Spring Tenno show with me. You want to watch the Tenno show together? Yeah, together, working with my fellow classmates to help them discover their hidden talents is one of my duties as class representative after all. While I wouldn't call it a hidden talent, Sakura Bakshino is correct. Rice Shower has what it takes to be a long-distance stayer. At the Spring Tenno show may someday be a goal of hers. Guess we're going to Kyoto then. Are you sure? Yay, I would have been so lonely going on my own. And we also have a snack budget of 300 yen. That's like $3 Australian. What are you going to buy with that? You're a horse. You need to eat. Actually, it kind of feels like we're going on a field trip. Hee hee, I'm so excited. Rounding the fourth corner with 600 meters left to the finish line, the leader is Majiro McQueen. Go McQueen, make them eat your dust. Alright, calm down. In a display of incredible speed, Majiro McQueen crosses the finish line. What a sight. Congrats, good job, McQueen. She looks like she sniffs her own farts. McQueen looks like she sniffs her own farts, guys. Thank you, everyone. It's thanks to your support that I managed to seize victory. Woo. You were on the edge of your seat, weren't you? Yeah, she was incredible, so skilled and so radiant. The farther McQueen ran, the more everyone else smiled. She's just like the blue rose from the picture book. The blue rose? Yeah, the blue rose that brings happiness to everyone. Rice Shower excitedly retells the story of the blue rose of good fortune. In a garden full of roses, a single blue rosebud suddenly bloomed. There had never been a blue rose before, and the people feared it. They called it the flower of misfortune and kept their distance. But one day someone bought the rose. Why, this blue rose is simply magnificent, they exclaimed. Then they, Big Sister, placed the blue rose on her windowsill and it bloomed so beautifully. The people walking by would smile from the bottom of their hearts when they saw it. Well, McQueen has been well-liked for some time, so it's not exactly the same. But I want to be like that. I want to be someone who brings happiness instead of misfortune. You can be that person. Alright. She's super goth, super emo. We get it. Some time has passed since the announcement of Ura finale. The finale champion, huh? Now you're talking. I wonder which race I should go for. Medium distance or maybe even the mile. You'd better make it the mile for your own good. I'm going for the medium distance race and I'm always number one. What? Them fighting words. I mean, I do like to fight people when I drink vodka, so that makes sense. That settles it. I'm going for medium too. Let's settle this once and for all, Scarlet. The first champion of the Ura finale, truly a title worthy of a first-rate racer such as I, King Halo. Come Sky, I shall grant you the honor of racing with me. Join me for another round of partner running. Although I guess this is a chance to check a few things, so whatever. Excitement is spreading among the Uma Musume as they prepare for the Ura finale. I have to try my best too, as I renew my resolve. Vroom. Was that Tuzana? I dash off in the direction of the noise to see what's going on. What is this huge machine? I arrive at the dirt track to find Tazuna in a panic. Vroom. And what appears to be an enormous vehicle producing an explosive noise. What the heck is going on? I like that crazy little lady. Serendipity, why if it isn't Panda-chan? Hello? Fortuitous, you're just the person I wanted to talk to with regards to. Now wait just a moment, Director. Before you go any further, please explain this enormous contraption. Apologies, I've gotten ahead of myself. Restoration of the dirt tracks will be like new in an instant. Adjustments fine-tune the amount of sand needed to your exact specifications. Behold, the pinnacle of racecourse maintenance technology, the Ready Paver Mark III. The pinnacle of racecourse maintenance technology. Don't tell me you dipped into your pocket money again. Naturally, when it comes to providing a safe training environment for our precious Uma Musume, I will spare no expense. Any price I pay towards such a goal is trivial. Trivial, I say. That's a wonderful sentiment, but can't you ever do things in moderation? Oh dear. Where are we going to put something this enormous? That's what she said. Vroom. I'm sorry you had to see this, trainer. It's fine. Apologies, and may I say. Greetings, it's been far too long, Trainer Panda-chan. Why, I believe the last time we spoke was during your training days. It's nice to see you again. What's this, a gleam in your eyes? Now that's a look I can get behind. Vindication, I knew you were someone to keep an eye on. Huh? Director Akakawa has had her eye on you for some time. On me? Indeed, since the time my mother was director of the academy, I have seen many trainers come through these gates. Thusly, by the way you carry yourself and how you interact with your trainee, I can tell. Conviction as a trainer, you will become a firm pillar to support your Uma Musume's dreams. I feel the same, which is why I wanted to speak with you for some time. Indeed, we would love for you and your trainee to help make us the Ura finale a success. Naturally, everything rests on the presence of those who bear the hopes and dreams of their fans on their shoulders. That is to say, if the race is to succeed, we must have Star Uma Musume take part. Star is a Musume, huh? I can't even talk anymore. The best and only way to win fans is to participate in races. I'm just gonna skip. Alright, we get the gist. Okay, we're at a dance studio for some reason. Oh, she's cute. Well, sorry about that. Are you okay? Oh, good. You're really getting into this. I can't wait to take center stage and put on an awesome show at my winning concert. I've been pumped up like crazy ever since I saw Dia's concert. Satano's Diamonds? Yep. Dia's incredible. She shined so brilliantly on stage, you think she was a real diamond. She's fearless, you know, and it really shows in her performance. They even got me worked up. She's so effortlessly cool, I want to be able to dance like her. But when I start thinking about it, my head gets all mixed up. Why not get some advice? Advice, yeah, good idea. I'll go ask some of the Uma Musume I look up to. So please, Tio, I beg you, tell me the secret to putting on an amazing concert. This is my specialty. Well, alright, listen closely. First, let's get a video of you dancing. We can do it together. You there, come over and record us with your phone. Let's see how it turned out. Hit play. Next to you, it's super obvious how clumsy I am. This is so embarrassing. I'm not sure clumsiness is the issue here. I'd say it's something more basic. Kita, you were focused entirely on me while you were dancing, weren't you? Tia, I want to put on a super cool performance that'll make the crowd go wild. Good, good. That's the first hurdle cleared. Now all you gotta do is put in the work. Right, let's be back to practicing. It looks like the idea of expressing her feelings through her performance has helped Kita-san Black make some progress. Eureka, I got an idea. This could be useful for rice showers training. This contributed to rice showers growth. Mood went up. Speed went up. Power went up. Wit went up. Friendship with Kita-san Black went up by 5. Oh, okay. We need to have a rest. Thanks for the break, big sister. Want to know what I did? I went to a flower shop. It was nice and cool inside and I was surrounded by flowers. Okay, this is horse is me. I love flowers and I'm goth. Well, I was goth. I still am kind of goth though. I just don't wear the uniform, but you know, I'm still pretty goth. Yeah, I love flower shops. I love them. I love flowers. Here, for some reason, I feel like I can go all out on today's training. Energy recovered by 50. One morning, a flyer in my mailbox catches my eye. Aquarium ground opening. Oh my god, it's the same storyline again. Right next to the station, a tranquil space perfect for relaxation. This might be a nice change for a pace rice shower. I don't want to let this opportunity pass us by. I grab the flyer and go looking for her. The first place I check is the training shack, but she's not here. Unfortunately, my trainee isn't around. I decide to invite her next time I see her and turn to leave. Well, look at her go. It's like she's not even the same Uma Musume. That special training program's doing wonders for her. She's barely even started, but it's like she was already on a whole newer level. Look, it's trainer Kyurun. A crowd of people has formed nearby. I find myself looking in their line of sight where I see. Great work, Meek. You ran really well today. Still, you lost focus. Well, we've already done this storyline, so let's just... We already know she's a lesbian trainer that has a crush on us. She wants to go back to the dorms with us and scissor with us all night. And, you know, that's okay. I would want to scissor with me too. I get it. I am Panda-chan. Yeah, that's correct. I know you've always admired me. I'm pretty brand spanking hot, guys. Let's double. We've already done this. Alright, have a rest then, you little whinger. There you go. Yeah, you went to the flower shop. Okay, you love the blue rose. Yada, yada, yada. We know, we know. One day while I'm walking around the school grounds, crash. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Kida-san Black bumps into me and drops her belongings, scattering her stuff everywhere as I go to pick it all up. Cooling patches? Kida, did you drop this cold medicine? And this vitamin drink? Are you feeling sick, Kita? Oh, that stuff's for Dia, not me. I'm headed to visit her in the infirmary. She has a race soon, so it's the worst timing. I know snacks won't help her much, but I just can't sit by and do nothing. How sweet of you. Sports drinks will help too. Here, have mine. Oh, are you sure? Take this apple compote too. I was just about to give you some anyway. It's made from the apples she helped me carry home the other day. Oh, I remember that. Thank you so much. I'm sure she'll love this. Hey, take this too. Just a little thank you from Golshi. Oh, there you are, Kita. I found that thing that you wanted. This is so much. Are you sure? Well, you're always helping me out. It's about time I paid you back. Let me help you carry all that. Thank you so much, everyone. Kita needs a bag. Well, that would if she had a bag, she would certainly have more energy. That's for sure. If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Okay, I'm here. Dear, are you awake? How are you feeling? I'll put the get well soon gifts over here. Kita, thanks for coming. Achoo. You okay? Feeling chilly? I bought you the cold medicine you usually take. Everyone sent along some tasty food, so eat up and drink up and rest up, okay? Sorry about all this, Kita. You really went out of your way for me. What are you talking about? I'm doing this because I want to. You have a race coming up, remember? I want to leave you in the dust. But there's no point if I don't beat you fair and square. I won't accept the win unless you're in tip-top shape. Kita. See, I've got my own reasons too, so just rest up and let me handle this. Guess you'd better get well soon. I suppose you're right. I want to go head-to-head with you one more time. No, over and over again. Friendship is magic, guys. After all you've done for me, I'll definitely be in perfect condition for the race. Yes, me too. Together with the light from the sunset, the warmth of their bond fills the whole room. Eureka, I got an idea. This could be useful for Rice Shower's training. This contributed to Rice Shower's growth. Energy recovered by 10. Mood went up. Friendship with Kita-san Black went up. Am I making good progress? Sure, why not? Friendship with Trainer Kira went up by 4. Friendship with Silent Suzuka went up by 7. Friendship with Special Week. Special Week. I know some schools where they have Special Week, let me tell you. One evening, I see Rice Shower back to her dorm after the day's training runs a little longer than expected, just after we say our goodbyes. Trainer Panda-chan, nice to see you. Are you heading home now? Oh yeah, this is when she hits on us. I see. I just saw Mikoff and was thinking about heading back to the trainer dorms myself. So, scissor, 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 scissor all night. If it's all right with you, why don't we go back together to scissor, 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 scissor. Unless you think that's a little too, how should I put this, chummy. We are co-workers after all. But why can't we be lovers? How can we be lovers if we can't be friends? How can we start over when the fighting never ends? How can... I don't know. Hee hee, glad to hear it. Alright, shall we? We talk about various things on the way back to the dorms. Eureka, I got an idea. This could be useful for rice showers training. This contributed to rice showers growth. Mood remains great. Skills went up by 16. Friendship with trainer Kirwin went up by 5. Today I've come to the track to watch a race. It looks like Kita-san Black is going to be completing. Excuse me, I don't suppose you've seen Kita by any chance. She still hasn't arrived at the racetrack. The staff members are looking for her too. I should never have arranged to meet her at the race course. What if something happened to her on the way here? I'll try looking inside. I'll come too. Don't you need to prepare for the race? Ah, yes, you're right. Satono Diamond stays behind if they head off to search for Kita-san Black. We're almost there. Don't give up now. One more time. Heave ho. I found Kita-san Black on the river bank. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. She's holding a rope and at the end of it is a truck that's submerged in the river. We just need to pull a little more. The race is about to start. Huh? Already? Wait, you're competing? You'd better get yourself over there fast. Yeah, we can manage this by ourselves. Get going. No way, didn't you say you have to deliver the stuff in this truck within the hour? Just let me help a little longer. I'll make it to the race before it starts, I promise. Alright, but next time I say you need to go, you need to go. Got it, thanks so much. Okay, time to pull. But no matter how hard they try, the truck stuck in the mud riverbed doesn't budge. Can't give up, we're so close. There's no time left to waste. No way, can I really end like this? Me, help. Let me help too. Dear, what are you doing here? There's no time to explain, I just have to grab here and pull, right? Another Uma Musume? We might just be able to do this. Hi, ding! It's bound to budge this time. Here we go, everyone. The power of friendship, guys. It can unbog any truck. Heave ho. Heave ho. Heave ho. It's off to work we go. With the immense strength of 2 Uma Musume, the tires begin to roll and we finally pull the truck. Well, looks like I'll be able to make my delivery on time after all. Thank you so much. No problem at all. We're all here to help each other out. That's what my dad always says. We really did it, Kita. Thanks. You really saved the day, dear. Hee, well, I figured you must have gotten yourself mixed up in something. Hey, that goes for you too, and you still have your racewear on even. Well, I just couldn't sit around knowing you might be in trouble, could I? I suppose we really are pretty similar, aren't we? Yep, if you're ever in a bind, you know I'll come running. After making a vow of firm friendship, the two sprint off. What kind of race will they put on? My heart races with anticipation. Eureka, I got an idea. This could be useful for rice showers training. It's gonna make us pull stuff, isn't it? This contributed to rice showers growth. Speed went up by 5. Power went up by 5. Gained 1 hint levels professor of curvature. Friendship with Kita-san Black went up. Alright. Why did they call a horse special week? It does sound, you know, a little bit... Try not to make jokes about it, but... I do know some people that need a whole special year, that's for sure. Wow. Oh, I have to race. Oh no. Oh well. We'll see how we go. Come on. The day of Rice Shower's debut is finally here. She's so cute. Look how cute she is. You'll do great. Yeah, I can't be scared forever. I have to do my best. Alright, I'm off. Off you go then. After this, I think it's time to go. Goodbye. Junior make debut. Nagata turf, 2,000 meters. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, Rice Shower, you can do it. She's so cute. Come as the tank engine? Sure, why not? Come on. Oh no, we're losing. Come on, speed up, lady. Ah, no. Come on. Alright, we're like third now. Move those little goth legs. What would Robert Smith from The Cure say if he could see you now? He's been looking so long at these pictures of Rice Shower that he almost believed that she wasn't shit at riding. But she's really, really shit at winning horse races. Then there'll never be the breaking apart of my pictures of Rice Shower. Do 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 do. She should accelerate close to the end. She better. Oh, there she goes, there she goes. Come on, Glove, let's go. Run, run, run. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, there she goes. Come on, beat this little blonde bish. Push her face into the ground. You can do it. Boop, 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 poopity scoopy. Alright, we can watch the concert. And then it's bedtime. I think Hyperbovian's the only person here. I think everyone went to bed. Da 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 da. Wow. There you go. Ricochet's still here. Yay! Rice Shower's voice is better than Bakshian's. Well, goth girls are always better. Don't tell everyone here, but goth girls are always better. In real life, a goth girl would be wearing such impractical shoes that if she ran around the stage, she would stack it and break her face. Speaking from personal experience. Your dreams lay up ahead, kids. Your dreams. If you believe in yourself, you can do anything. She did it. She finished the race. She debuted. Great work out there. Well, thank you, Bibba bitch. Big sister? Oh, I ruined that. Hee hee, I can't wait to see where I go next. With her debut officially completed, Rice has taken her first steps forward. Alright. I think we are gonna leave it here, folks. It's been swell, but the swelling has gone down. I am actually just so sick. See you next time. Bye.